Hey guys, for today's mindfulness work, I just want you to think about the thought gap. This is sort of in reference to like the reflex arc. When you go to the doctor's office when you were a kid, the doctor, you put your knee on the thing, and he hit your knee and go boing, and that what that is this the hitting the knee is the stimulus, and then that stimulus goes. It's all not, you don't think about it. It's a reflex. It just happens. So the stimulus goes in. It goes to your spine, and then it shoots a response back, which is kicking that leg out. And what I want you to think about is that gap is where, because that knee hitting, that's just a reflex. That is something that happens without thought. It automatically happens. You can't really control it. But I want you to think about how often are you reflexive in your emotions, in your thoughts, and your actions, especially because when, like, let's say somebody cuts you off in traffic and they're driving like a maniac. You're trying to get to work. You're late. Your kids are like, you got to pick up your kids or whatever, and that dude cuts you off, and immediately you're like, screw him, he's a jerk, whatever, and you start beeping your horn. Road rage happens everywhere, and it spreads like a wildfire from there. But what I want you to think about is where's your thought gap in that emotion, in your response. That guy driving like a maniac, he is your stimulus. But unlike that knee getting hit, your response isn't instantaneous. It doesn't have to be. It can be instantaneous. And generally speaking, when you have an instantaneous response, it's usually one out of anger, out of hate. And these are things that we practice, whether we realize it or not. You practice good habits, usually mindfully, and you practice bad habits, usually mindlessly. And I want you to think about that thought gap, creating a thought gap, taking a moment to, like, when that stimulus happens, you stop, take a breath, you integrate the stimulus, you think, oh, that dude just cut me off, and then in your thought gap, you integrate the response, you integrate the stimulus, you create a plan, or you create a response that you intentionally think about, and then you execute that plan. So that dude cuts you off, you stop, you think, oh, I'm safe, I'm okay, he's just an idiot, I'm fine, we're all fine, everything's good. I don't have to respond with anger. I can take a breath, breathe it out, and continue on with my day. That is the thought gap, the gap between the stimulus and your response. That's the thought gap, and I want you to try to expand it. And it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be fun. But it's going to take a lot of work to create that gap, because think about how many times you just respond so quickly, and he's usually like, screw that guy, or just like, whatever, this sucks, boo. How often do you have that kind of instantaneous anger response? And if you inject a little bit of thought, how often can you just calm down and let it wash off your back? And it's not easy, it's not simple, but it's a practice, and it's not something, I'm not very good at it all the time. Some people are better at it than others, but it's something that you have to practice at, or if you don't practice those good habits, you'll probably be practicing bad habits. So I just want you to think about, when was the last time when was the last time you created a thought gap? And when was the last time you didn't create a thought gap? Or you didn't create a thought gap? It might be a little enlightening to think about. As you do some box breathing today, I want you to sort of either stew on it or think about it before you dive deep into that box breathing. Just that thought gap. You do not have to respond instantaneously. You're not a Labrador. You're not a dumb animal. You're a very smart human being, and I want you to think about how often do you use your ability, your mind, like a trained dog versus an untrained dog. So think about it. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.